As you can tell, I'm a fan of anime. It'd be kinda weird to be an anime girl online and not be a fan of anime, wouldn't it? Personally, I'm an enjoyer more of Japanese with English sub, but I have been known to watch some dub now and again. One of my favorite genres since I was a kid is Mahou Shoujo, or Magical Girl. It's actually the genre that got me into anime to begin with and helped shape my life to what it is today. Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura, Tokyo Mew Mew, and Mermaid Melody, among others I've watched. I will say, one thing that bugs me about this genre is the long transformation scenes. I always imagine it to go something like this.
Does she always do this? Oh yeah, it's awesome, right? The way the clothing magically appears? Yeah, how long is this gonna take? Probably about a minute at the longest. You know, just showcasing all the cool effects and cute clothing. Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Before we get into it, the inspiration from this video comes from Bijsou Lovely. This beautiful necklace is inspired by Madoka Magica. Specifically, this necklace is inspired by Madoka Kanama herself, which is my first favorite character in Madoka Magica. With a soft rose gold color, paired perfectly with the light pink and white jewels, and light pink bows, this necklace is as delicate and lovely as the goddess form of Madoka. All hail Madoka. The Madoka Magica collection will be available September 8th. There will be a pre-order window of 7 days. Please click the link below to check out their lovely shop with tons of variety and anime-inspired high-quality jewelry. For this video, I'll be focusing on why Madoka Magica is one of my favorite anime. This video will contain spoilers, so if you have not watched or are planning to watch Madoka Magica, be warned. I will only be talking about season 1 of the anime in this video. Also keep in mind, these are just my opinions. I used to be a huge people pleaser, the type of person that had a hard time standing up for myself for fear I'd hurt someone else's feelings. I considered people's reactions and feelings to things before I even considered my own, and would do all within my power to make sure another person was alright, even if it meant I wasn't. It used to be one of my biggest flaws, until I learned about the consequences of good intentions from Madoka Magica. This anime forced me to look at the world in a different light. What are the true consequences for doing something good? Madoka Magica is an anime airing first in 2011 and was worked on by Shaft Studio, so of course we get the classic Shaft head tilt. It follows the life of Madoka Kaname and Sayaka Miki, two middle school students. At first, their lives are completely normal, until Madoka meets Kyubei, a strange bunny-like creature that offers to make them magical girls and have one wish come true. In exchange, they'd have to fight witches. Before Madoka can make a decision, a strange girl, Homura Akame, steps in to prevent her from making the deal. We also meet two other magical girls who have already made a deal with Kyubei, Mami Tomiya and Kyoko Sakura. For this video, we'll be focusing on the wish made by Kyoko Sakura. Kyoko Sakura had been a magical girl for a while when Madoka and Sayaka joined the scene. She's first met in episode 5, where she immediately starts fighting with Sayaka due to conflicting views over whether familiars are worth unaliving or not. Kyoko still remains combative through the episodes due to seeing Sayaka making the same mistakes she had initially made. She tries to reconcile with Sayaka first by sharing the sentiment, "If you live only for yourself, everything you do is your own fault. You have no reason to resent others, and you'll never have any regrets. You can get through just about anything if you think that way." This is an important point because, like Kyoko, Sayaka's wish was to help someone else. Kyoko then goes on to share her backstory with Sayaka. Kyoko's family owned a church, and she states her father was a kind, caring man that wanted to better people's lives. Soon, her father started to preach things that were not part of the initial church teachings, and slowly, people stopped coming to the church. This caused Kyoko's family to become broke. She was sympathetic, sad to see her father treated this way and the suffering of her family. So she wished to Kyubei that everyone would listen to her father's words. At first, it seemed like the perfect arrangement. Everyone was happy and flourishing. Though the intention from Kyoko was good, the effect it had on someone else's life was extremely negative. Coming into a situation, thinking people are finally listening to you after so long of not being heard, only to find out it was staged, was devastating. Kyoko had failed to see the other person's point of view fully, the large picture as why they do what they do, and it led to her father resenting her. This caused a shift in Kyoko's personality. No longer did she show her sympathetic, caring side, and instead put on a front that she was a cold-hearted, self-centered individual, but this is not the case. A lot of her actions and words conflict each other, causing more problems for everyone around as she continues to battle eternally with the regret of her wish and resentment towards her father for leaving her alone in the world when she was just trying to do good and help him succeed. Kyoko is one of my favorite characters in the anime. I resonated with the lesson that she learned about paying more attention to what others genuinely want. It is easy to say or do things that can make someone else's situation a little better, but without truly listening to what they need or want, you can end up doing more harm to them even if the intention was good. It caused me to slow down and communicate more with people to hear their full situation. It also taught the lesson that if you do good for someone, even if the good intention is successful, that person doesn't owe you anything back. Doing good things with the idea that someone else will do the same for you can cause a lot of regret and resentment towards others. Ironically, this is a lesson I still struggle with, as I do strongly believe in treating others how you want to be treated. Madoka Magica has a lot of content, not only in the form of anime, movies, and manga, but also to break down and analyze. It constantly pushes you to reevaluate how you treat yourself and others. I constantly find myself asking the question, what consequences will my good intentions have here? Even becoming a magical girl in this anime has a consequence. But even with that being said, do you want to make a contract?